Hi, HCG family. Hey, I have been missing you guys and YouTube so much. It's Tuesday night. Vegas is gone. Had a wonderful time. I met some amazing people. And you know, I I am not good in a group situation. I am good at talking to you. I'm good at talking to a couple of people in a small group, but in larger groups, I'm not very good. And you know, it's it's been one of my demons all of my life that when set in a group setting, when all that pressure is brought upon me, it's really intimidating, and some people really have a hard time dealing with that, and I totally get it. I totally understand. Um, and henceforth, when they have that hard time, I even more demons start piling on my shoulder, and it just totally just came upon me this weekend, and it was very difficult, very difficult for me. But I met some amazing people, and these people are just so loving, and I find myself looking back at Vegas, and even though I had a really hard time, and the psychological, emotional demons that haunt me from my childhood, where my family alienated me, and my high school life, where I was alienated again, and in my first marriage, and on and on and on, I've been alienated over and over again, and it's just really difficult for me to deal with those kind of demons, and the acceptance issue goes along with it as well. But I survived. I survived, and I did not allow food to become my coping mechanism like it's been all my life. It's always been the one thing that I can constantly trust to be there and to provide comfort. It's always been that one person. It's almost like it was a person in my life. But that person abused me, and that person rejected me and made me grow, and made me grow fat. And, you know, that's not happening anymore, people. It's so awesome. And even though I suffered those emotions and those psychological battles over the weekend, I found myself just knowing down deep inside that that's not worth it. It's not worth it anymore. This wasn't even a temptation. The food was not even a challenge. And I ate almost every meal at a buffet. And I can happily say that one cannoli that Rich put up on a vlog was not even eaten. I ate like a bite, maybe half of the cannoli. And yeah, it was very challenging, very hard weekend for me, but I did meet some friggin' amazing people. And I knew they were. I knew they were. I knew that those people, especially Mama Clock. Now, I'm mentioning her first because when I first saw her, I even told her, and I'm going to embarrass her now, yes. I haven't seen all of her vlogs, but I've seen many of them, and those moments that you get to know these people, and you know that they care so much for the community, and they do so much for the world that wants to grow into becoming the person that they deserve to be. You simply begin to not think that they're real, and not to kind of put little judgments here and there. And I told her, I said, I always thought you were really like sophisticated, and you were a little reserved, and you were kind of like shy to the, somewhat. And I thought these things, and I went, but you're beautiful. She is so much more beautiful in person. I was like shocked because she's so pretty. And then throughout the weekend, I found that it's true of her entire family, her own being. Her husband Jeff is just wonderful, just beautiful people. And Mama Clock, thank you so much. And I call you Mama because you're amazing, and I never had one. So, secondly, Eileen, my little sis. You know, I met her. She's meant so much to me throughout my journey, and she's just precious. And I'm getting choked up. Sorry. She she's there. She's real. Her family is real, and she reaches out to everyone, and she's such the glue to the group that was there, and it was just so precious. And I just thank you so much for being there, and and being that person who loves and cares and corrects and admonishes and lifts up and guides and does everything that you can for everyone. And I have to mention Jenny. And Jenny, once again, it was almost as if it wasn't real. It wasn't real that you're really a real person and that you care so much for everyone in your life. And you try to be everything for everyone. And you try to make sure everyone feels love and care and understanding, and they are taught and listened to on a regular basis. You're just amazing. Rich, dude, you're friggin' amazing too. I enjoyed so much the weekend with you, and you are just such a good guy. And you know you you took your time. You got blitzed a couple of times, and you pissed off that waitress, but that's okay, dude. You know, you really made that event so wonderful for me. I was watching some vlogs trying to get caught up today, and Beth, I'm caught up with Beth. I'm gonna catch up with the rest of you guys. Sorry, but it's been kind of a crazy day. But Beth, you're doing amazing. Life tintiful. I can't say it, Beth. So you're doing wonderfully, and your vlogs are so precious, and they are so amazing. And your message to the community is gonna be it's gonna last forever for everyone who needs it. And I can't tell you enough how much your spirit and your care is just evident in everything that you say. Just keep it up. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to kick your ass in this marathon challenge. And anyone else that wants to challenge, I'm going to run the Rock and Roll Marathon in January in Scottsdale. Special thanks to this girl named Sarah. She made this for my birthday. So I thank you so much. Bald Fat Man t-shirt. Thank you. And Mama, that cup means the world to me as well. I drink out of it today. Okay. I've thanked Mrs. Chisholm for my childhood. And that childhood memory is just so precious to me, of her always caring for me. And I just thank you, Miss Chisholm, one more time, up in heaven, for caring so much for this bald fat man. I have to say one more thing. In those times that I was having those battles, I did something very smart. I've got a lot of people out there that I can just send a text message to, and they're going to send me an uplifting message. And I did that. I did that in the time of need. And guess what? My phone was lit up by those people who care. And I just thank you guys so much. And not only did they say things of support, but they just talked to me, and they sent me letters or notes of encouragement, and they just lifted me up. And that's what this is all about. We're all in this together, and we can all love and reach out and care for those that are in need at any time. So thank you. Okay, you know who you are. You guys rock, and you make my day every time I realize you care. Have a great night. All right, bye.